Hey everyone, Nuno here. Welcome back to new Grimoire. So, I was looking at some of our infographics and I realized we do have a high rate of unemployment. Now, we probably have around 100 and something unemployment or available jobs. We can check them out here on the workplace availability. We have 112. Now, although 112 jobs doesn't seem like a lot, the fact is, it is a lot. And I believe we can check out how much and how many jobs we have available per location. And I think, let me check, we still have like a couple of jobs to be set up in here. We also have like a lot of unemployment in this district. So Oaktown has a couple of unemployment or unemployed citizens. And I've been thinking about how we're going to solve this problem. And one of the things I've been wanting to do, and although if we look here to our production tab, we can see that we barely have anything on deficit other than these these cotton farm or cotton production. We're probably gonna need to start increasing some of these farming industries. And I think that if we start building cotton, it should be good enough for us to have like a couple of farms around here, maybe a little bit of livestock, because as you can see, I mean, livestock is not too bad. I mean, we could do a little bit of all, to be honest. We don't need coal. Coal is exporting like crazy. We do have like a lot of production over there. We have a good amount of production for ore also. Rocks, we also exporting it really nicely. So my idea right now is to start adding a couple more jobs probably around here. So let's do that. There you go. Another cotton farm in here so that it will produce more cotton for our exportation and even for our own industries. Speaking of industries, this is kind of like what I have in mind for today's episode and where I believe I'm going to spend more time is rebuilding our industries. Now, Sunshine Crossing is, like I said, probably on the first episode, the idea for Sunshine Crossing was just temporary. It was just to give in jobs so people would work here temporarily. They will get these industries. I then built this other district, so Primrose Dale, and honestly, I'm not even happy with Primrose Dale. I think it's not bad. I mean, don't take me wrong. I don't think it's a bad district, but I think we can do better. And there's something I kind of want to do, which is I want to expand and I want to build a proper industrial park. And to do that, I'm probably gonna need to redesign. This in here seems like a great location because it's more flat land. That also means we're probably gonna move our cargo terminal, and by doing that, not having more people, decreasing the unemployment, and probably having like factories saying, hey, we don't have enough workers, we can start unzoning the Sunshine Crossing. Now, this is a process that I would believe in real life, I think that's something that could happen. I'm not saying that's how it happens because I'm not a city planner. I have no idea how some of these things work, but I could imagine and I could see something like that happening in real life. Mostly because would it make sense? I don't know. I mean, it's like new industrial parks are built. Businesses are moving there because they probably have more space or better conditions. And in the end, they just prefer it over there. Now, the only issue that I have with going more to here is that, okay, we do have rail connection, but we need highway connection. So I'm thinking we probably gonna buy a couple of, not a couple, but probably a couple of tile sets so that we can have an interchange probably around here that will have also the cargo terminal and maybe make all of these area into industrial. What's going to happen to Prime Rosedale and Sunshine Crossing? I think that eventually they will end up losing their value or their potential. We also need to think about how we're going to work out with public transportation, because this is going to be far away from all the residential areas, and that's where I think public transportation comes into handy. We have this train station that brings in passengers, and I think this train station just works well here on Hamilton for all this area. We need to have another train station around here so that whoever lives in here and wants to get a job in this industrial area, they can take the train instead of a bus. In fact, the bus shuttle that we have, I may change the route instead of having it going all the way through here, maybe only to the train station. And of course, that this is an industrial area, it needs connection to the highway, so we could build something to the highway and we would have enough access to this industrial area. In fact, we could even use in the future another area like this one for another industrial park. Of course, we would have to extend the highway up to here, and we have to have that in mind, that we, it's never going to be just one industrial park in the city. We can have like 2, maybe 3 really big, huge industrial park. What's going to happen to the Sunshine Crossing? I think we will replace most of these buildings with offices for the time being, because there is ground pollution, and either we replace it with commercial or offices, because I don't see it happening for residential buildings. I don't see them being built over here right now. I mean, look, guys, let's have a look into ground pollution. This area in here was where we used to have our landfill, and I built these livestock. The livestock in here is fine, I guess. It's not like there's gonna be a lot of issues producing. I mean, maybe there's gonna be a couple of chickens that have mutations, and they may not be very healthy for you to consume. But I mean, it's on the ground, I guess it should be fine. But the fact is, we probably want to build something else in here, and probably even continue to expand some of our farms. I mean, I could go and build all of these as farms and try to merge them better with the highway and all of that. But for the time being, I think that what we're gonna do is exactly that. We're gonna first of all buy plots, a couple of plots of land. I would say these ones. We do have like a lot we can buy, so we buy these ones. In fact, I think I could buy all of this. We're gonna buy like 11, so half of our tile sets, we're gonna buy them. It's a lot, but I'm okay with that. This area, like I said, this is where we're gonna have our downtown. In here, these extractors, as I like to call them, looking at air pollution, it's fine. They're not going to have any impact into these areas, so I'm happy with that. And now we're going to build something throughout here. So first things first, and that's also a nice solution, because if we remove these cargo train, we still have the train line that can connect the passengers. That's really cool. We may need though to okay, so maybe one of these we will have to think about some of these buildings. for the future. Yeah, there's like a lot of citizens, a lot of people living here, and yeah, that could be a problem, you know, because of the crossing. We will need to have a train, because this is a train line that doesn't connect through these ones, and we don't have. Yeah, plus this bridge. Oh man, this is awful. Jesus Christ, this bridge is awful. We'll have to remake that also. You know what? Let's first of all start with the very basic. Let's start rebuilding this and build up our interchange. Alright guys, so we have now rebuilt this area. The cargo train terminal, I just moved it from here up to here, mostly because I don't want to lose all these storage resources, and also because we do have these lines. Now I do want to change the name of the cargo line, so I just need to know where it goes. So Carrick, so this line I would go like New Grimoire to Carrick, Carrick, like that. So New Grimoire, Carrick, that's the first connection, or the first line, and then the second one is to nowhere. So this second one has an issue that we definitely need to fix, because this one is not exporting to anywhere, right? So let's fix that really quickly by just saying, hey, it goes here to, let's just take off this waypoint. Yeah, the problem was the waypoint. All right, so looking back, it goes to Fulda. So New Grimoire, Fulda. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cool. Right. So cargo terminal already had that. There's only one location in here that I'm kind of not sure how awesome or how great it's going to be, which is this crossing around here. This is an industrial area, so it should be fine. There's a rail connection. I had to level up the land in here, a little bit of flat. There's like a little bit of a wonky road around here, but I'm kind of connecting to what we had before. And here it's where we're going to be building our new industrial park. Now, I noticed that our industrial park is not that big, so I'm going to use this tool. We're going to add parking lots, by the way, and I kind of want to build the biggest available plot. So it's 6 by 6 industrial buildings, and I'm going to be placing a couple of them around here. There's water in here, which is quite interesting because we could also move or build another power plant around here, which wouldn't be too bad. And one of the things that I've realized is that I don't have to be focused only on this grid layout, so we're gonna keep the grid layout the way it is. Let's just between here, so you have this parking lot that is mostly for the cargo terminal. I think that kind of could look nice in one way. So let's add a couple more parking lots, because I do not want to have any parking around here. So we're gonna build the parking lot. We're gonna build a small parking lot probably around here. We're also gonna add like a walking path throughout this section around here, and I think we can go like this, you know, no problem at all, and then we can build other industrial buildings. Now for the time being, let me also add this as a district. Okay, now that we have built our skeleton or our basics for the Florence Industrial Park, which is going to be our main industrial park, and we are going to move Sunnyside Crossing. Sorry for that. We're going to move Sunnyside Crossing. Most of these industries are going to move over there eventually. The goal right now is to move a couple of, not move, but have access in this area to train passenger stations, so train stations. We have one in here, which is the only one that is servicing the entire city. And it's fine. I mean, this is mostly for outside connections. But now that we have Oaktown around here, we do want to bring the train tracks to somewhere before this going up cliff or going up mountain or hill. Yeah, it's more like a hill than a mountain. Mountains are this. This is more like a hill until Oaktown. I think we need to figure out how we're going to do that. Now, there's a couple of solutions we could have. Like we could find another point and use these other point to move the train tracks. But I kind of lost that opportunity because it would have to go through here, and honestly, we don't have as much space around here to do another conversion or having other tracks going out and in. This is already too close, and I'm not entirely happy with it. Definitely not happy with this way of how it connects. I may have to rework that. And also this in here, I'm not entirely sure if this is what I want either. But we have to look at what we have. And what we have is a train station around here. And the challenge right now was made by the city planner or whoever gave the order, or the city mayor that gave the order to build these buildings right next to the train station. That was stupid because the train station now has no place, this train station has no place to grow. There's no place to merge lines. We only have like a one bypass track that goes between these buildings. And this bypass, and it's only like a single track, which may be a problem, by the way. But this bypass doesn't even have any access to the train station because this was the bypass to the cargo station. So, in real life, I believe what I'm going to do now would be something like, in real life, you kind of stopped using this cargo station or cargo terminal, and you build a new one to here. And now you have decided to reuse the cargo station that we had before, or the cargo terminal, into becoming a train station. And this train station, you're just going to dismantle and open space around here so that eventually it could become another area for commercial buildings and all of that stuff that we have around here. All these cool goody stuff that we have that would make sense. And also we could, and we will have to probably change these radio masts positioning because it would not make any sense to have it in here anymore. So that is probably the solution. So the goal is to move or have train stations and train tracks and have like a train line going through this new area that we have built on the previous episode, and also get ready, also add tracks around here so that we can use it in a way that in the future we will have something throughout here. I'm thinking downtown. The challenge is how we're going to do that because we only have this small track line, which is a single one. And the solution I found is remove this train station from here, build it where we had the cargo station, because this way we can have a couple of possible solutions. We may have to think about some of these farmland. We may have to buy some of this farmland too from these I would say from the farmers. But overall, I think that's the plan. So let's pause the game and let's do that. thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We did a couple of changes in here. We are going to prepare the move around from Sunnyshine Crossing to basically the Florence Industrial Park. This is a huge area. This is just the beginning. This is like the very first initial stage. It's uncompleted, but we already have a couple of business in here. We already have like 261 employees, and yeah, I kind of like that. And we are definitely going to change a couple of other things around this city. But first, for sure, Sunnyside Crossing is going to change. Anyways, once again, guys, I'm sorry for that. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any kind of recommendation. I would definitely appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys on my next episode. Thank you for watching. Cheers.